Imagine that. But yeah, we live. Oh man, you gotta verify your account.
I shouldn't, and if I do. What's up, everybody?
What's up, y'all? We got a little technical difficulty, but dang, I am not going live on Facebook. Can you share your Facebook live to mine?
Probably can.
You think you can? While we
That'd have been.
that should have been done then, right?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool. I'll just upload it. No. I'll just upload it.
You sure?
Yeah.
But I think it'd have been dope because of the poll. It
would pull both of our pages.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So what you want to do?
I can actually.
What's up, y'all? So
I think I can add it right here.
You can add it. So, welcome to our lives. And we're just here to talk about some hot topics. But we got a little technical issue, so we resolving the kinks right now. What? My name, Dos Equis, is
all right, on
DOS. We ain't friends.
And I'm blocked.
I'm
I'm blocking, brother. Brother man, I'm blocked, brother man.
No. Dang. my Facebook, what had? What's up, y'all on TikTok? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? So look. Okay. We talking about hot topics. That can be anything, politics, what's going on in our every day to day. I mean, we just like here to give y'all our opinion on what's going on. So
and feel free to join in.
Absolutely. If you have any questions or if you have, anything y'all want to discuss, feel free to, type your questions or ask to join. We'll let you on. So I'm just going to let y'all come in. Come on in. We're going to let y'all come in.
You going to let them come in before we start talking?
Yeah. We're going to let y'all come in because y'all coming in. So we're going to give y'all a chance to come in.
Well, I think we should go in on the questions and start talking about things. And then, if they decide to, once they hear the topics, if they want to do inputs or whatever, then we'll let them in. So this is Hot Topics. I'm Bankroll Swole, YGK. This is the lovely
Dos Equis.
Okay. And
we're here.
And that's Hot Topics. So let's talk about it. The first one is first topic. Hope y'all enjoying y'all Thursday. Happy pre-Friday, man.
Happy pre-Friday. We got one more day. One more day. So
let's go ahead and hop on in it.
Yeah, let's hop on into it.
What's the first one? Are we gonna do any, mini, money, more?
Let's do any, mini, money, more.
Alright, so let's see. I wish I had a dice I rolling. Maybe we can see which one to hop in on. But go ahead and do the any, mini, money, more.
Ooh, they might be a little too deep, too early. They might block my live.
That's easing to it.
Okay, they might block my live with that one, so we gonna bypass that one. So we gonna say the politics for last. We'll say the politics for last. All right, so how y'all feel about Kanye? Getting on Twitter and saying the things that he said about Beyonce and Jay-Z children, like.
So for a person like me that don't know anything about that, what was said?
Is
because I'm sure a lot of people don't know.
To put it up, to put it in like a simpler term perspective. He was kind of calling their kids retarded.
But give me as closest to the words he used.
Oh man, he deleted the tweet, so it was like he was saying like they was some test tube babies type. like they was GMO, genetically modified type,
Hey,
like
sometimes I don't know why, but most of the time I want to believe Kanye. I don't know why. He just give me that, like, he's going to say the truth that we don't know and put it out there.
Kanye gonna say the truth that we don't know.
But one thing I did see, though, when Beyonce was supposed to be pregnant one time, and she went on a show, and the stomach was fake. I did see that.
What? I missed that one.
She had a little
She
thing
went
in
on the
it.
show and her stomach was fake.
Well, as you know, you go in there with the baby bumper thing. What they call it? When you got the low
Was
round
she doing
stomach.
a movie?
And they ain't been no movie.
She did have a movie where she was pregnant in.
All right. Well,
Hey, can somebody tell me what's the name of that movie when she was like the wife and then the man ended up being a psychopath or something like that? And she had to
it might have been a
she
movie.
Had to get her kid. She and her kid had to get out of there. What is it? I can't think of the movie, but if anybody could tell me the name of that movie that Beyonce played when she was a wife and the man ended up being abusive and everything and a cheater. So,
but if that's not in the movie, then yeah. But let's get back to Kanye. So I believe Kanye sometimes when he speaks, because I think like he really don't care.
He don't care. That's a fact.
And I think he don't care, so he puts out the truth. I don't feel like, even though I don't know this man from nowhere, but I don't feel like he'll throw out a lie to the public as big just to draw attention to himself, because he's already an artist. He's a creator. He's he do things where, like an Elon Musk type of person. They just do things and they just trust what they do, because
drugs plays a major factor in what Elon Musk does.
And you know what?
And
trolling might be a thing with Kanye too. If you
and
say
the
it
lack
like that.
and the lack of drugs plays a major issue in what Kanye West does. See, it's like opposite.
So he needs drugs. So
Right.
when he not on his meds.
Right. When Kanye is not on his on his meds, everything in his head seems real.
But I think people use meds of a way to say, if a person ain't on their meds, don't listen to them because they're crazy. But I think a lot of people in the mental institute are not crazy. I just think when you don't abide by how the world wants you to be programmed, if you're too influential, or you just doing it in a crazy way and putting it out, they throw you in a crazy home just to keep the system flowing smoothly and properly. That's just me.
It's a lot to deal with. You have to be a strong individual to deal with anyone with mental illness. But
everybody got mental illness. Shit, for real. Like we all done been through some traumatic trauma, and regardless, we could go from relationships, job, work, race, religion, choices. I think we all been traumatized in certain ways, so we all need counseling. For real. In some type of way, everybody need counseling.
Okay,
I believe the world has dropped Plymouth Rock on us.
I can dig that. I think everybody can benefit from having some type of counseling or therapy because, I can dig that. Just off of what, I think everybody can have that.
And I think that's a light one because
that.
that topic is a light one because I don't know much about it, so I can't really full in and say too much about it. What I gave was all I know.
Right.
If we had feedback, we could have went off of it.
But no, it's not that you gave what you know. Yeah, you were wrong. Like, you don't go out there and talk about nobody kids. I don't care how
Okay,
woke
no,
you think you
that is
You know
wrong.
what I'm
That is
saying?
wrong.
Them ain't your kid. And then, to be honest, while you talking, your kids look like they might have a little bit of retardation in them.
And you
know
just
what I'm
doing,
saying?
now you doing what he just did.
I'm just saying.
We
They
can't-
ain't just a pillar of images.
What Michelle
of
Obama
children.
said, when they go low, we go
We
high.
go lower.
That's some nigga shit. But we here
We
on
go
Hot
lower.
Topics, and we gonna keep it a die wild. Yeah,
I'm
dig.
telling, I'm gonna keep it one. I can't do it no other. I don't know no other way.
I just don't want the FBI following me everywhere I go. 'Cause they try to see what
Nah,
I
man,
know.
Listen,
They
I
trying
know
to
the
see what I know.
FBI ain't gonna come at me for that. Now let me start talking about Trump. Oh, you know what I'm
Is
talking
that
about?
the next one? Or we gonna
Nah,
wait?
we gonna wait on Trump because
Okay.
they gonna block our live when we start talking about that Trump. But yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so that was my question or whatever. Do you have anything you want to,
Yeah.
add to?
Not to that, because
Okay.
I don't really know nothing about that. But I know, like, between Kanye and Jay-Z, they got a relationship, and they had a relationship. And I know their relationship had a falling out because Jay-Z don't rock with Dame Dash no more, but Kanye do. And Jay-Z be like, why would I rock with somebody that's rocking with somebody that don't rock with me? As in, like, he say, Jay-Z thing is, Dame Nine tried to set me up before. So he like, I take things like that seriously.
Jay-Z said that about Dame?
No, yeah,
This recent or old?
this old. That's why they don't rock no more. And he said it in songs. So if that's the case, I can understand both sides.
I can believe that because he just ain't no good businessman. And I can name another person that ain't no good businessman.
But before we move further, let's talk about this. So, let's say you and a friend, A and B.
Okay.
Y'all friends, then C come in the picture. Now, C is a friend. So it's A, B, C.
C is a friend of who though? A
Both
or
of
B?
y'all.
Okay, so C know both of y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you and C, you A. So A and C had a fallout, right?
Right.
You don't fuck with C no more. But B and C didn't have a fallout. So, and he don't know nothing about A and C business like that. So if A tell B, should B leave C alone?
See, I see where he going with this. See, A, B, and C is J, Ye, and Dame. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So did the thing though. I'm gonna call B Ye. He waited too late because he went with A, who is J.
Mm-hmm.
He went with A. He ain't had no problem going with A, even after they parted ways.
He went with the money. Damn, ain't no artist.
Everybody got money though.
Jay been going. He was doing, but Jay been doing his thing at that time. He was growing. He was progressing. Now
Right.
he became one
But
of the
it was
greatest
just
artists.
it was just better business. It's just like a relationship. Like I can use this as an example. Like in my last relationship, we went as far as we can go. It wasn't no further for us to go.
But the thing is,
So
if you had an issue,
it wasn't no issue. That was just business. They made it an issue because of the business. It was an issue because of the business that had been made.
Okay, so that's the thing. If Jay decide to have an issue with, look, somebody want to enter in, but if Jay got an issue with Dame, right, and Kanye don't, does that makes you question the friend that's not the friend anymore? Like, will you, if you were Jay-Z, will you still be friends with Kanye just because y'all both don't fuck with that one person?
I would still be friends. I would understand that this is a business move and it ain't got nothing to do with our friendship. Mm-hmm. Now, if you feel some type of way that I'm going where the money resides, then that's a you problem. That's not a we problem.
Right.
That's not a me problem. Because even though I'm going where the money resides, I still fucks with you. But you don't fuck with me because of the choices that I chose to make. That becomes your problem.
Okay, so
not
what
mine.
if it's as deep as, like Jay said, Dame tried to set him up.
And he probably did.
So if
because he was in his emotions.
So look, if Dame trying to set him up, guess what he's gonna do? Cut ties. He ain't gonna trust him no more.
And rightfully so.
But it's definitely difficult to hang with a person that hangs with somebody else that down try to set you up because you don't know their intentions for real. That's how I'm looking at it. Like if I don't know, if I know I don't fuck with C, but I fuck with you, but then you might get a little, one day, and I might be like, because I gotta be aware. You might be talking to him, and he might be listening to find a draw. So like, shit, of course I gotta deal with you a little different because you might not be paying attention to it as much as me.
Right.
So safety first.
Safety first.
That's just how I feel. So I can actually understand both of them, but I feel like if they all three were friends, Jay and Kanye should be able to talk about it.
But apparently there was a discussion, and I'm gonna tell you what Ye been doing though. Ye been trying to get Jay-Z to respond to his dumb ass for some time now, and he done tried every avenue he could try to think of to get a response out of Jay-Z.
Jay-Z ain't gonna respond.
Exactly, but smarter. Now Ye done went to the gutter with talking about that man kids. Them kids ain't got nothing to do with you and him.
I gotta go and watch that just to see.
He deleted it. I can't find the actual.
The internet never lose. Somebody got it.
They do.
Somebody got it.
They do, but ain't no coming. It just ain't no coming back from that. Ain't no apologizing for that. I don't want to hear no apology to that.
Unless they both just planned it and they both trolling.
Nah, Jay-Z ain't finna troll by his children. That's some. That's some
okay. I tried to help.
Mad at him, like you finna use your kid to troll. You got all this money. What you got to troll for? They don't even do the internet.
There's some rich trolls. They're the richest trolls I know. God damn. Give a nigga a job.
Right. Folks ain't stunned Ye crazy.
Okay.
Can I say that without being censored? That man is nuts.
That's an opinion. I think he's a genius. Do you think he's nuts? I think he's a genius.
I think that man nuts. I think he found his niche and he stuck with it and he capitalized off of it and he made some money off of it. But when it comes to anything else, that man is nuts. That man needs to take his medication.
And for me, I don't know none of them personally, so I really don't give too much.
This why I say he nuts. The man just did something about with the KKK, man. Like when what is the hoodie and stuff that the KKK wear? Like he finna try to make that fashionable. Like the man is nuts. You ain't see that either.
But see, that's genius. I can see the genius in it. Because you know what he's doing? He's going to use, that's like the N-word.
I get it.
We took the N-word that was bashing us and we made it trend.
Right. Now we don't feel no type of way about
it. So now we're going to take that and we're going to make it fashion and I'm going to make money off of it.
But you doing that at the height of everything that's going on in the world right now. They got it where they have. You know how Martin Luther King fought for segregation? Now that's banned. They desegregating federal contracts. Well, now they can have separate restrooms and eating facilities. Okay. And you doing that at the height. They done dismantled the civil rights.
Okay. All right. So let's pull away from that. We don't want to lose, get ourselves lost in the sauce on that one topic. So we're going to pull ourselves from that. Salute Kanye and Jay-Z for sure. And salute the kids because we
They
don't know
don't-
y'all
they don't have
personally.
no-
And this just hot topics. And y'all just happen to become one of the topics on the discussion
Right.
board. So let's move into the next topic. Are we going any, mini, mo this one?
No, because most of them is like political questions.
All of them political? Y'all give us something since they all political.
Right.
But no, they ain't. Look, come on, give us another one. They'll throw one out there and we'll retrieve it later. All of them political?
All
God
of
damn,
them
you got about 6 of them right
I
there.
had- I know,
Goddamn.
but I
You want
had,
to talk
like-
about politics so goddamn bad.
I had the list of questions and I left them guys at home. So how y'all feel about Tiana Taylor and Iman
Ooh, that was one.
Shumpert?
That was one.
Okay, so all this time,
Mm-hmm.
Iman had us believing like Tiana done.
This one. Oh.
Done. Is it on? Cause it don't
Shit,
look
what
like
that
it.
one. But I glad I caught it though. But we're going into a new topic.
Right. So all this time, Iman Shumpert has had us believing that Tiana Taylor done just wrung him dry through this divorce.
She done milked the cow.
She done milked the
And get
cow.
what? She done milked the
got
cow.
it
The cow
out.
ain't got no more milk, and she off to the next cow.
Wow. But just so happened, Tiana Taylor had to come online and set the record straight and
Okay.
let it be known that everything she got in that divorce settlement is what she bought with her own money. So while y'all guys was like they always marrying and they getting it all she got was what she brung into the marriage. They literally walked away with everything they brung into the marriage.
That's what I'm gonna say. Just like Iman stated his statement, she just did the same thing.
What you
So
mean?
now, like Iman, the narrative was she took him to the dryers.
That was the narrative.
That was the narrative.
that everyone was running with. Exactly, that was the narrative.
But get what though? If he ain't say nothing,
and that was the issue
why she gotta say something?
because they were on her top.
She need to stay on social media.
They were on her
She
top.
need to stay on social media.
She have to be on social media. Tiana Taylor has all these
Well, my
projects
fault,
that
you
she's
right.
coming out with.
Stay out the comments.
And
Stay out the
and
comments.
she put a little salt on it and said that these rumors don't stir up until I have to. Until I don't want an accolade, until I don't want an award, until I'm finna promote a movie, that's when all these bad rumors come. That's when all these rumors come into play.
You know, honestly, this is how I feel, honestly. I'm going to just tell y'all. Like, and this is different cases. I honestly feel like, as of now, if I go into a relationship and get married, this is just how I feel now. Because how the world is.
Okay.
How y'all feel about prenups?
I ain't mad at him.
I'm just talking to the world. How y'all feel about prenups? Because guess what? If you love a person and you knew y'all gonna be together forever, what the hell it matter? Unless somebody else got a different plan. They like, I know I only in there for 6 years. I only in there for 6 years and I running. You know? So that's like, but if you run, well, what you can with, your ass might not run. Your ass might stay. And that's all
What
I'm trying to say.
happened? But I don't have no problem with prenup. But I got a question though. Like, what happened to? I think this social media and celebrities has messed up the marriage game because we basing all these facts off of what celebrities has done in their marriage. We have literally.
I'm basing it off the facts I see on TV when niggas get took to the cleaners.
Okay.
And I ain't gonna say just niggas. I done seen guys take females to the cleaners too. So I'm just saying.
Oh, we got something from Prince
Home.
Humdy.
If
Okay.
White women
Okay,
are building and investing in black men more generally than African American women. Let me click to see more. Y'all be patient with me. I'm just trying to read this comment real quick. Okay.
Okay.
Woman becomes more materialistic when it comes to relationship with black men. Ooh.
Can I read it?
Ooh.
Are building and
Ooh, I'm just drop a.
And black men more genuine than African American women. And black men more genuinely than African American women. Have black women become more materialistic when it comes to relationship with black men? Who you want me to speak for?
I'm gonna go ahead and hop. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in there. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in there because that's, honestly, I really can't speak 100% and stand on 1,000% facts to this, but I'll say that's a great question, huh? And I'm gonna say, I believe African American women are more materialistic than any other race. I ain't even going to just label it one race. I think black African women are more materialistic than any other race.
It's crazy that y'all call us materialistic, right? When we literally.
I mean, that might not be you. You better speak for them.
No.
Because you saying we. You speaking for them?
No, I'm just gonna make a blanket statement. We had to really show other generations how to even be as far as grooming and hygiene and things of that nature. So, of course, they will spin it to say that we are materialistic.
I love my black women now. I love my black women.
Back in them days. We had to tell y'all to wash your ass, man.
Back in them days, they've been the only person working. You've been home. You ain't had to wash your ass. You ain't leave the house.
We had to tell y'all,
you know what I mean?
Put that shit on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I nigga leave the house at 6 o'clock, get home at 8 at night. He want dinner.
I ain't even talking about this situation.
Oh, you ain't thinking about way back?
I'm taking us back.
I'm talking about the 80s.
I ain't talking about the
70s, the 60s, the 50s, the
40s. 1400s, 1500s.
Oh, y'all couldn't even have a job. Yeah, y'all been fighting for female rights. Let us work and get money too. We don't want to listen to the man with the money. Now when they allow y'all to get some money, look at y'all.
Now look
at
y'all.
y'all.
Y'all don't even want to marry unless y'all got y'all money protected. You see how everything work out.
I mean because
thank God we can work. Thank God we got our own job. Cause these folks want prenups. They don't want to give a damn.
Listen, when I go in a relationship, I ain't looking for nothing. So why the other person got to be looking for something? I'm looking for things that's natural. Financial ain't it. Because guess what? That's here today, gone tomorrow.
But I want to go back to his question, though, and answer that question truthfully. And I'm going to give you my truthful answer.
Go ahead.
Why women, do more and better than black women, it's because they was raised to do that. A lot of
hold on, go back and break that down because I'm
gonna break that down. Like maybe white women taught their women how to treat men.
I think they just don't know.
Didn't nobody teach me how to treat no man. I had to learn on my own.
Okay.
Nobody told me the do's and don'ts when it comes to being with a man or how to treat a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you learn as you go type of thing when it came to me. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, a lot of white women came up in 2-parent households, and they probably saw how their parents treated one another and said, okay, I'm gonna do that in my relationships, versus some black women didn't have that same visual.
But I believe we had that grandmama. We all had that grandmama or that great grandmama, because the generation had changed.
Well, let me tell
you had that
something.
grandmama or that great grandmama.
My grandmama shot my granddaddy.
Well, yeah, you different.
My grandmama shot my granddaddy. So I mean, but I saw how, and maybe that's why I didn't have that love in my household. I'm gonna just be straight up. Like, I didn't have that dynamic of just love.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In my household, like, we said it. My password from my mama was love, but it was never shown. Or, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So that's probably what it is with some black women. We don't know. We don't have that. We didn't experience that love, that nurturing, yeah.
So how about we can't give what we
don't know.
So if they don't know, but they find a great man that know, why don't they choose to listen? Oh, because I believe. Sorry to answer that question, but why don't they choose to listen? I ain't gonna answer that. Why don't they choose to listen if they didn't have it to somebody who may know a little better?
I'm gonna go back on what you said on our last podcast. You said that social media is what taught y'all.
Not y'all as me, but y'all as them.
You know I'm not talking about you.
I know, but I gotta clear that out for the.
I'm speaking figuratively, not literally.
They'll cut and paste and try to make me feel bad.
No, okay, well, no, I'm not talking about Mr. Bankroll Swole. I am referencing something that he said in a previous podcast that we had that kind of stuck with me, because I'm like, when did social media become the be all to how you guys living y'all lives or whatever?
The parents.
And you said the parents wasn't in the household. So that goes back to black women. They are emanating what they see on social media. And what they see is go after the man with
the money
and listening to the music. I don't cook, I don't clean, I don't do none of that, but I want me a nigga that's gonna take care of me. They are listening to the music and they are taking that as facts or how to live their lives.
Well, you know, Mama always say, hard head, big soft ass.
Listen, I think this is generation.
But you got some guys out there that, and I call these guys like, just a low level guys. The guys that say, baby, come, I take care of you. You ain't gotta do nothing. They're not used to quality. And when they do that, like, they fuck the game up, because now you got females looking for those guys. But guess what? It's cool, because you're going to go to a guy with low quality and they don't even want them guys. But then they'll go to that guy, milk him, and they go to a real nigga. And a real nigga gonna be like, shit, that what we eating tonight. This is how it going down with the woo.
You know what?
You know what I'm saying?
When I understand what that is. Y'all, when y'all run into that type of situation, y'all are literally messing with young girls. When it all boiled down to it, y'all are messing with little girls.
So, I mean, okay, I could go off young-minded because they haven't grown. And I agree, because in life we all should grow. And sometimes we deal with people that haven't grown in the areas that's accountable for.
So we go stop. We go dead this right
Okay,
now.
so that's it or that one, but that one was deep and good. That one was juicy.
No. I'm saying we finna dead this.
We move to the next topic. Or
we still on this. So we finna dead this right now. But y'all saying that the pool is all messed up. Y'all got these women that's. Y'all better stop messing with these little girls, man.
Right.
That's what it's boiling down to. Y'all messing with kids.
I like to say maturity is age. Maturity is age. You can be, but you know, it's a range still. But like, you know, you can be older and immature, and you could be younger and mature, or you could be. What I think is, the older we get, we should mature better.
Definitely.
But not everybody.
You gonna learn. See, I had a conversation about it. You know, the older you get, the more you learn from because a lot of this century is about doing and then learning. What I found out that can't nobody tell nobody nothing. They gonna have to literally experience it to learn from it.
Cause they head hard. Mama used to say, boy, you hit hard.
Yeah.
Boy, you hit hard.
But
I had to learn, though, like that, you know. But I ain't been no dummy that gonna do no extra dumb shit. I'm gonna do some shit where I know, like, all right, if I fail, I ain't too far off of getting back to track. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't going dummy. But, like, some people heads are hard and they gotta learn for themselves. That's always been like that.
Definitely.
But, you know, don't stray away too far. You know, from the tracks.
Right.
You know, you gamble, but gamble in a good way.
Basically.
Yeah. So, look, we got to wrap that topic up because that shit could go the whole time period.
Could.
You know, that was a good one. That's the warm up. Yeah. That was just the warm up. Thank you for that one. That one actually resonated with our understanding and our situation and what we was getting to. Salute.
Thank you. So this hot topic, y'all, we gonna be all over the place, like with current situations. I don't even know if I want to get into the political aspect because
you ain't got no control.
I have control.
Look,
I have control. I just don't want our lives to be interfered with my honest opinion.
Well,
like, this is what it's about.
So we'll do another topic and get good content, and for the end strike, we hit it home. And if they want to shut us down.
But now I wanted to go back to the never mind, cause y'all we
Kanye and Jay-Z.
No, not Kanye and Jay-Z, Tiana Taylor and Iman Shumpert, because men was on her top, like,
man, be on every female top. I don't know a female that don't got 5 choices. I don't know one female that ain't got 5 choices, and that's at the minimum.
It's all about that one choice.
Yeah, for them, but they still got 5. They still got 5 at the tip of their fingers.
It still don't matter. It's about that one person.
Right.
You know?
Right. But how you know it was like that for Tiana Taylor? What ran her away from that man? That in our eyes.
What ran away? He was jealous of her.
He's an NBA player.
He was envious.
He's doing his thing.
That don't mean nothing.
He got businesses.
That don't mean nothing.
Well, you know.
He was jealous of Tiana. He was jealous of her.
Let me get back on the camera for this. Let me see.
Everything that she is, he was jealous of that.
I think, I really don't want to say jealous because she got with him in his prime.
Thank you for the hearts. That ain't my boy, is it? That ain't my boy. Thank you.
Hey, man, put some hearts on my shit too, man. Run my shit up too, man. Goddamn. Run my shit up too, man. Click on me too. Like, you.
Thank you.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Where you at? Facebook?
That's TikTok.
That's TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay. I can't remember. Bankroll Swole YGK on TikTok, man. Y'all boy tap
But
in.
yeah, like so.
Next time we'll figure out how to merge them.
Yeah.
But like, go ahead.
Go ahead. Cause you was into your point about Tiana and Iman.
But you know how I am. If I get to talking and I change
Thank
subject,
you.
he fuck
Thank
me
you
up.
for sharing. Thank you.
And you could see.
I gotta acknowledge them.
And look, I'm acknowledge y'all too.
Roses.
Lord, ain't that serious?
Thank you.
Who I got to cash out to see me some roses too? Y'all gonna say,
Thank
yeah,
you.
no, but honestly, like, we never know somebody else's relationship.
Right.
And we never know what people go through. And I never choose sides because you never know the insides. And it ain't many people that let you in 100% on the inside. So I just look at the perspective and don't judge, give opinion, leave it there, you know.
I gotta let him know. Thank you, K2, for the roses. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I can't even see my people because they're so far away, so I don't even know what's going on. But y'all, if y'all there, salute, because I see them running up. But I can't. We got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
Thank
cameras
you.
running right
Thank
now.
you, K2. You supposed to acknowledge your win.
Yeah. Salute.
Thank
Salute.
you. But yeah.
Keep it coming.
So,
throw some questions out there too.
Right. If y'all have questions, ask them and we will definitely.
But we got to remember to read them.
Right. But yeah, so this is another thing I wanted to say about Iman and Tiana, and I'm going to let that go. A lot of the men thought that Tiana Taylor was like evil for what she was doing and that she took him for everything that she got and that...
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
I think attorneys wouldn't have to come in on both sides and get paid a large sum of money to do something that they could have did at the beginning.
Let me now Tiana got on live yesterday and addressed this. Iman brung it to the public's attention.
No, I'm saying if they separate.
Listen.
Okay.
For this divorce, she tried to keep it as private as possible, and it was private until Iman said that he want them to go up under their own names, and that is what brought it to the public.
But
they was going through the divorce for almost a year before we ever knew about it.
But that's the thing. It didn't have to even go to court or nothing.
No, he didn't want to do mediation.
But listen,
she got on there and said that too.
If they got into that relationship and they had a prenup from the jump, guess what? That would have saved them tons of money on lawyer fees.
But they didn't need no prenup. See,
why they didn't need one? Because now they fighting over property.
No,
the divorce.
No, the divorce is done. The divorce been done since June of last year. What happened? Everything that they was saying that she got in the divorce was what she paid with her own money and she left with. She said she came in a divorce with 3 houses. She left with 3 houses. She say she bought the Benz, Maybach, the Sprinter, all that with her own money. She left with that.
You don't think that man helped pay nothing?
Listen. She say she bought him a car. He bought her a car. They both left with the cars.
But they ain't talking about what he did. Why nobody talking about what he did? They say
he came in a relationship with 3 houses. He left that divorce with his 3 houses. Y'all, just like she said.
But she was trying to get the Miami home that he had. But she said, I helped pay payments. You help pay. I ain't know a female that'll help make payments on some shit that a nigga got if a nigga ain't spending no money on what she got.
Listen, Tiana Taylor said Iman ain't been working since 2020.
He gotta work. This nigga, the NBA, the money's there. Guess what? After 10 years, the NBA, how much money that is? 100 million? At least 100 million. I ain't gotta work. And now you out here trying to showcase yourself to get your money out. But guess what? He was sad. He was saying, he
Tiana-
probably told her, like,
Tiana
baby,
got
you
on-
ain't got to do all that
No.
because I got us. But she want to
Tiana
be
said
bright,
that
and that's fine.
when she was on her tour, she was paying Iman to be on that tour while they was going through a divorce. She said that she called up her people and got him on the shot. Like, even though they was going through this divorce, Tiana was keeping it real cute. She wouldn't let nobody talk about Iman. She was always hopping on there like, not too much on my baby daddy. And this is the whole reason why. And this is the whole reason why Tiana had a problem, because she went to Iman and told Iman, hey, say Iman, get on there and tell them folks the truth. I don't feel safe. I got niggas saying that I should be off it because they think that I done took you for everything that we got in this divorce. Unbeknownst to us, this shit is mine and you got what is yours. You get what I'm saying?
Well, maybe both of them need to go
And
and share a
Iman-
room. Maybe both of them need to go and share a room.
No.
Matter of fact, let's take them to Uncle what it do then?
What?
Uncle oh my
That's
God,
the problem.
the football
Shady
player.
was
The
the problem.
let's take them to Uncle Shaw, Shannon Shaw.
Shannon Shaw.
Yeah,
He said
let's
they
take
was
both of
sitting
them
down
to
Club
Shannon Shaw.
Shay Shay.
Yeah, on Club Shay Shay. Put both of them on Club Shay Shay.
Tiana like, man, listen, man.
Put both of them on Club Shay
Tiana
Shay.
is like, I'm trying to literally separate myself from this man. The divorce is over. It's been over for almost a year. This shit old news.
People always catch on late. People always catch on late. Because I ain't start, unless I'm riding in the car on the radio station talking about it. But shit, it's all old to me.
Y'all showing y'all ass on my live.
The topics on y'all. They love the topics.
Oh my God.
Hot topics.
Yes,
Hey,
hot
look,
topics.
let's wrap all these topics up and get to a new one. Don't y'all agree?
Okay, so I'm off the Tiana Taylor because it was a big
Because we had to double back on that.
We
So
did. So what you want? So what's our next topic? Because like I said, I have a lot of political topics and I don't
Well,
wanna
we
run
going,
nobody
well,
over.
well, look, do y'all have another, like, what can I call it? Like a sociality, a social, like, topic instead of, that we can go off of
Right.
instead of getting
political.
into the deep shit right now.
Right.
Y'all got 2 minutes. I ain't gonna take a smoke.
So listen, I have a lot of political questions. And I know talking about anything political in this climate
touchy.
is very touchy.
Yeah.
And
But we
first
going
of all,
in.
I don't want to offend anyone with my views or with my opinions, but I will not bite my tongue on what I feel.
And you
Okay.
shouldn't, and you shouldn't.
So,
Because I should not. You know me though. But you know me though. So I'm a speak on
So,
what I believe.
do anybody have anything that they want us to discuss or
Before
anything?
we get there, I
before
want to
we
get there.
Right. So I'm trying to see. I have reached my
Well,
45
TV
minutes.
at because TV always when she on the live, she always got a lot. And who else? Barris, he
yeah.
be on there. He always got the live. Yeah. Oh, Eddie B. He
Eddie
just
B.
got on there.
Ooh, hi,
Eddie B. And Eddie B, we need a topic real quick before we get into politics. Give us one.
Anyone on my live, on my TikTok live, have anything they want to, or do they want to come in?
Eddie B, give us one real quick. Give us a topic to go in before
They
we
got
go
me
to politics.
up to 1,000 likes. Y'all are awesome. Oh my God.
It's real in the field.
But yeah, so let me see. It was something else that I wanted to discuss.
It ain't politics, right?
Nah, I'm not gonna get into the politics. I'm not yet. I'm not gonna get into the politics yet. Hey, I just lost it.
We gave them 2 minutes, so it's okay.
I just lost it.
It's coffee time.
Right. It's coffee time.
With elevator music.
It's coffee time.
It's coffee time with elevator music. Eddie B, give me one. Somebody give me one. Somebody threw out You watching all?
I am.
Okay.
But you know, we got our phone sideways.
I know it's hard to read. I think you read sideways better than me.
Now. Thank you, K2. He said you're welcome. It was a good, clean divorce. It was a good, clean divorce.
Okay.
Exactly.
Maybe he studied it better than you know, a lot of people.
It really was. And she had to come on now and set the record straight to let y'all know it was a good, clean divorce.
What's his name again?
K2.
K2. Do you think a prenup would have did the same thing? That's a question. Do you think a prenup
Mr. Bankroll Swole love his...
people going to school?
Edward,
Hello,
I
I
have
gotta
that
go
on here as a question, but I'm just not ready to get into that one yet.
They know that shit was a setup.
Okay, let's go, K2.
They knew like
Let's go.
a million
I'm
people,
ready to hear it.
100,000 people go to school for
Oh, he say we don't
education, but only 20,000 get a job, but 100,000 still owe money. And I think, and if Trump do that, salute to Trump. So Trump, if you get this, go ahead and move that through so people will love you even more.
So we going now. We going to the Department of Education and we going to the segregation.
Hold on. Let's see if anybody
You heard
else
about
got
the
something to say.
segregation? Have you heard about the segregation ban? Now they done lifted. Well, it ain't desegregated. I mean, it's finna go back to desegregation. It ain't segregated no more. He say prenups just fine supersede state laws, which it does. Prenups just supersede state laws.
And that's a good thing.
That's a good thing for who?
That's a good thing for both of them. Because ain't nobody got to fight.
Ain't nobody got to fight.
Ain't nobody got to fight. Ain't nobody got to go to court, spend money on attorneys. Give them free money to make judgment where they could have did themselves.
What's your question, K2? You say you got one. Let me hear it. He's right. He's always right. He's right. Yeah, he is right. I can't debate that.
We're just trying to be fair. That's all. We just
I
wanna
can't
be fair.
debate that. But okay, so since we got Edward wanting to know about the disbanding of the Department of Education, you want to know how I feel about that, Edward? I don't know, because I've never benefited from... Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I have.
They gonna look you up.
Right. Okay, so listen, I feel like this. This is how I feel about the Department of Education. They have been limiting education from the beginning of time.
Education ain't changed.
I have learned more on TikTok than I have in school. They have been... like they doing now. They are wiping everything out the history books. The
history books ain't never been real history.
It's
It's
never
a
right.
system.
It's whitewashed. It's whitewashed history.
I don't want to put the color on the history.
Somebody say though, it's BBLs enhance or to take away from a woman's natural beauty.
Hold on. Eddie B.
I'm gonna write that down.
Write that down. Eddie B. So before we get into politics, we wanted more cultural conversation. So we gonna get to yours next. We just wanted another one to warm it up a little better, and then we going straight politics. We know a lot of people don't follow politics, so we want to stay on what majority of people like. But like Harm said, does BBLs enhance or take away from a woman's natural beauty?
Can I speak on that?
You got the floor.
BBL
Drizzy.
I don't see why they doing it. I am a natural, voluptuous woman.
Not everybody is. How they know that though?
I'm speaking
you
for
gonna
myself.
do a twirl for no?
I'm speaking for myself. I can.
Well, go ahead, twirl for the people.
I can't show my bottom.
Okay, yeah. Take the camera out.
I am a natural,
voluptuous
woman. And I would reduce or deduct this shit in a heartbeat.
You will not.
I would.
What would
I
you
would.
reduce?
I
What would you reduce? Because I think females be talking.
Reduce my ass.
You would reduce the ass?
I reduce my
Look
ass.
at me. You would reduce the ass?
I would. I reduce this ass.
9 out of 10. 1 out of 10. What you gonna give on reducing the ass?
I would what to reduce it to a what?
No, just 9 out of. And it don't hurt nothing. It's exercise.
Look at that. I see you, third generation. Hey.
That's his topic right there.
Right. So listen, I would have.
Eddie B said we got to sell 11.
So listen, I would have told anybody who went and got a BBL that got their ass done that I have always wanted mine reduced. I have.
Now I understand the breasts, because I know I'm seeing females with breasts so big they walk like hunchback.
Yeah.
And I get it. If it hurts your back.
And they walking bent over, and I'm walking with all this ass on my back.
Okay, I got a question. This is a good one, y'all. Check this one out. So, if a guy...
And no, it don't enhance no beauty, because y'all niggas don't even like it no more.
Listen, if a guy got very large kahunas and stuff, and the female enjoys it, he be like, man, you just don't know how it is to carry this around all day. What you gonna say? And he say, I got to make this smaller. I got to make this lighter.
That would never happen.
No. What would you say? And he said, baby, can I reduce this?
Your nuts will not get to the point of where they so big to where...
You crazy. Google it.
You want to have them reduced.
Google it. So what if a man like super stallion and he like, this shit just too much. I can't, all the females like me can't take it, and I just want to be normal so I can date regularly.
What's a super stallion though?
13 inches.
Oh. It's women out there trying it.
Yeah, but it's trying, but it's this thing. So what if he want to reduce it to like 9?
I'm pretty sure.
What if he want to reduce it to 9?
Listen, I'm pretty sure that when a woman try that thing, they ain't going nowhere. I'm just saying.
I don't know.
When a woman climb
I don't hear
that
females
mountain,
say, no, I can't do that. Tear up my inside.
Of course, yeah.
So they're running away.
I'm looking at porn stars. They ain't running from that D. I'm sorry.
But he has to be a porn star to even experience natural excitement.
He better learn how to stick that tip in there and keep it moving.
I guess, hey, you know, speaking for the females, speaking for the guys.
Learn how to stick that tip in there and keep it moving.
But I feel
she gonna try. She gonna try those 13.
So I feel like if it's not hurting the person, and it's helping the other person, it's cool. But if it's hurting the person with it, I believe they got a choice. Because, yeah, you might be enjoying it, but they might be suffering the whole time.
All right, so what you feel about what the question was, BBLs? Is it enhancing the beauty, or is it...
I ain't gonna lie. It could go both ways, because I done seen some BBLs
Does it enhance or take away
the before and afters, and they've been like...
You got some bad BBLs, boy. You just got some
some bad ones, but you got some good ones.
You got some bad ones that is most definitely taken away.
But it does enhance sometimes, and it does hurt sometimes. It's one of those 50-50 things.
Let me hear y'all say y'all agree. If y'all disagree, let me see you disagree in the comments.
It's one of those 50-50 things.
Do y'all think that BBL enhances a woman's beauty? Or
don't get the $5,000 one. Get the $10,000 one. You come with the 5, and they're looking like the 5 face.
No, it
That's
don't.
what it is.
So
but if I'm looking like the 10 face, like...
So third generation clothing says no, it don't, and I'm getting that. Is
not the beauty in the person though? The beauty's in the person.
The beauty is in the eye of the
but sometimes You know, sometimes my brother might want to see a little
Has
extra.
BBLs messed up the
economy?
Okay, he said he like all natural. Okay,
I
now.
love natural, but I enjoy. Sometimes you don't know.
He enjoy what he enjoys.
Sometimes you don't know.
Okay. Why is my phone doing it like it's gonna go dead? Oh no.
See, you go pressing all kind of things.
No, it want me to drag the puzzle piece.
Oh, because it's on the timer. But y'all tell me what y'all think as well. We're doing this together. So,
Okay.
I like natural. Okay. I like natural too, you know. But sometimes you don't know. So, don't tell me. Let me figure out. Let me feel it out. And then if you want to tell me a little like, now you know this is BBL, I'll be like, damn, I didn't even know. Or like, shit, I know. You know what I'm saying? And what it is. But each guy and each person has their own reflection. And I let everybody live with their own reflection. People like different things. So it's only fair if we let them have their choice, you know? So just to remind y'all, this is just a reflection of our topics, our hot topics, our opinions, our likeness and understanding on things.
Oh my God, what was that? Thank you. Okay, he sent me confetti. Thank you, third generation.
You gonna speak to everybody.
I am. Especially when they spending money. When they spending money,
I mean,
the podcast has to stop, and I have to acknowledge that.
When you speak to them, you say thank you. They know you on gold. They know this is a job.
Right.
And you're about to get fired.
That right.
You're about to get fired. No. Oh. It's funny. All right, y'all. All right. She gonna thank y'all at the end.
Thank you,
they're gonna thank you at the end. Now turn it sideways. Let's get back into the game. Where am I crying? See, you got them hogging all the
They had to see this close up.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that. Salute you guys for doing a great job.
Thank you. Oh my God! Right up there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now we back into another topic.
Oh my God! Thank
what topic
you.
are we going in?
Okay. So now,
hold on. What was home? What was home one?
Too.
Oh, the natural. We were on the natural.
Okay,
but
so
to
everybody
each his
like
own.
natural.
But to
so
each his
if
own.
everybody like natural, why are these women getting BBLs?
Because they prefer natural.
Thank you.
See, this is the thing. When it comes to entertainment and fun, BBLs is like a movie. You watch it, it's good. You know it ain't real.
It ain't real.
Movies ain't real.
You say BBLs.
BBLs are like movies.
You watch
They're
it
fun
and
to watch and enjoy for entertainment, but they ain't real. It ain't real. It ain't real life.
It ain't
like
real.
When you watch a movie, it ain't real life. It's scripted for your liking.
But it's something. It's real because they got to go through.
It ain't real. It ain't real.
It's real to them.
They ain't got nothing to do with the facts. The facts is it ain't real. Is it homegrown? Was you eating your cornbread? Or was you just sleeping on your stomach on bed? No.
Oh God. But nah, I don't know. It had to be a wave at some point for these women to literally start that. And then that's another thing. Like,
it's majority strippers.
That's another thing. Like, when I was growing up, being thick wasn't the shit. It was slim and petite. It was the slim women and the petite women. Like,
it ain't never been that for me.
Like, when we started getting put in video, our image started getting put in videos. That's when I think being thick and having a nice size ass and the hourglass shape, that's when that became like a thing. Because me growing up when I was young, I hated being thick.
You been thick since you've been young?
I've been thick since a kid. I've been thick since puberty.
What's that, about 13, 14?
14, about 13. I think I came in about 14. I've been thick since puberty. Like, my shape came in puberty.
You get it from your mama?
I get it from my mama.
Shout out Juvenile, because he knew. He knew. He
I
taught
get it from
us.
and my auntie. I have my auntie shape.
They're sisters. They're going to have the
Exactly.
same.
Like,
they get that from their mama.
Like the little.
They get that from your grandmama.
The little waist
They get
and
it from
then
your
the
grandmama.
hips. That, me and her are built just alike.
They get it from my grandmama.
Me and her are built just alike. I am her twin when it comes to our shape. So, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, teach his own. I love the fact that what I do love about America is the fact that everybody is, you know, you got billions of people out here, and there is so many different ideas and thoughts and process and how people enjoy, don't enjoy, what they like and don't like, and prefer, no prefer.
Right, I am naturally thick. I ain't had no enhancements. I wanted some breasts, but when it come to my shape, no.
But I still love the way people just like what they like, do what they do. Now, certain things I don't agree on doing what you do, and that's gonna go. I'm gonna talk about that when we get into the politics stage.
What?
I'll talk about that on the politics stage. But like, if it's all good under the sun, hey man, live life, be happy, be free.
Right.
If it's right under the sun, if you understand. But if it ain't right under the sun, shit, this ain't a free world like that. Somebody gotta put the goddamn foot on your neck and say, it ain't that. But when we go into politics, I'll talk about that. You don't want little boys, girls, racing your girls. This type shit like that. That's why I'm going.
So how y'all feel about, is that too much, like going into that?
I know if we ready. Anybody else? Got
Anybody
a
else got
topic
any other
before we
questions?
go into the deepest
Before
one?
we get deep.
Yeah.
Before we get deep. Anybody else got any more topics before we get deep? Because we're about to get deep now.
It's about to go full force.
We're about to talk about some things. And we might get shut down off our lives.
Yeah, and we might get
after
shut
this
down,
one.
so that's why we
So
trying to
just
save
be
for last.
prepared. So this is what I wanted to ask y'all. I wanted to ask y'all black men, just like you asked me that question about white women treating black men and why black. This is what I wanted to ask the black men. Are y'all still cool with y'all decision on voting with Trump?
I'll say, hell yeah. For me. But I ain't vote though. So that ain't something that y'all should know. But fuck it. I mean, we out here. So I didn't vote. And don't get me wrong, I tried to vote. But I had moved from Virginia to Georgia, and my voters registration wasn't updated. So when I got there, they said I couldn't vote. But that's just the Lord.
Do y'all agree? Are y'all happy with the direction that our country is heading? Give me a yes, thumbs up in the comments if y'all are happy with the direction
I
that
feel
our
like
country
the direction
is heading.
where the country is heading can't do nothing to hurt me. Because I got my own direction. And one thing about a player like me,
We got some love with that.
I'm gonna do what I gotta do regardless. They cannot knock me off my pivot. So at the end of the day, if you lean to one side too hard, that would get you stuck. I ain't gonna get stuck because I'm playing the field. I'm like, however they choose to put in the position to do whatever they want, I gotta be ready for everything. So me, I really don't care. And I play stock markets. I play political games that they play. So that's a go for me.
Okay, somebody agrees with you. They agreeing with you. They are agreeing.
I'm about
with
the
you.
money. So if they gonna get to the money, I'm gonna get to the money with them. I'm not gonna be there like them, like, what is that? Because you're gonna miss the opportunity. Now, if I was a person that did, I feel like that. But guess what? I don't get food stamps. I don't get government benefits. Now, I'm not saying nothing wrong with it. You know,
And
because
how you feel, Edward? I know you got something to say on that.
everybody can use things, but me, I don't get it. So guess what? For a person that don't need it, what do you think they're gonna go with? They're gonna go with what's gonna benefit them. Everybody will. When it's win, lose, or draw, they're going for the win.
Okay. I think it's a money grab too. I don't
It's a money grab.
It has nothing to do with nobody. You're right. The results was gonna be the outcome that is in. The results was gonna be the outcome that is in front of us, no matter what it was.
My people throwing the thumbs up. All right, let's get it cracking then.
When I really sit back and when I really look at this the way it really is supposed to be, we had no play in this, no way. This right here was bound to happen. It was go happen. It's just that someone that was in position of power was trying to stop it from happening. But this right here was bound to happen.
And I think we confused on the person that was in position of power to make it happen. I think it's a confusion because I think everybody think it's Trump. But it wasn't Trump. See, it wasn't Trump. It's the position on
it's
people. It's
always been him to implement.
So I think it was a low-key move. If we now, I might be wrong now. I fuck with everything because I think all angles.
They put Trump back in there to finish the job.
But guess what? Regardless who was voted in, roles were going to get played.
See, I'm going to tell you this much.
You know?
Trump was like on the fence of doing it in his first term. But when they did what they did to him when they tried to put him in jail, Trump was like, I'm full-fledged about to do it if y'all let me back in this time. They just needed the right person to do it.
He been the right person.
They needed someone without morals, without values, without standards, without that don't care nothing about nobody but themselves to do what they wanted him to do. See, it ain't his plan. Let's get that straight. He is doing someone else's bidding. He just it's the man behind
Trump
the man.
Is the most famous
it's people
person
behind
in the
the man. He just the front man.
All,
just the front
all
man.
presidents are just the front man.
And,
not just Trump. Obama been the front man.
And
everybody been the front man. Biden been the front man. But guess what? Biden won't. They show videos of Biden being weak, so we thought Biden was weak.
They weren't trying to undo the Constitution though. Like Biden don't want trying to do that. Like
because Democrats never do.
But what I'm gonna say is that they didn't want it to go this far. It's like
this farther than they ever been right now. This is a game changer.
The president of the man who orchestrated 2025 say Trump is going over and beyond of his wildest dreams.
So I'll say this. I've been living this life that I've been living in tens of years. I'll say it like that.
It's the rich versus the poor.
Yeah, listen, I've been living this life tens of years and dealing with it. I love it, but it's boring. Give me a change. Let me in. Let me in.
You know
and
what,
you know what they're doing?
You know what,
they letting
But I hope y'all
in.
understand.
They letting me in.
What
They're
change,
saying the money is open now. Anybody can get in.
I hope y'all understand what changes is finna be.
It's the money. The money's open now.
It ain't finna
Let's get to the bag of thee.
It's like you finna take 2 steps backwards. Y'all don't understand
it's the rich
this.
versus the poor.
Y'all, the melanated people. It's finna take 2 steps. See, y'all already in the money, and that's the problem. They trying to get y'all out the money. Y'all got too much control. They trying to reel that control back, and I don't think that's what y'all not understanding. They trying to take some of that control from y'all back. Y'all making too much money. I made that example. How that white man was just fascinated that I was getting out of a Mercedes-Benz. Like I couldn't afford that. They don't want that for you.
That's an individual person.
But that's what's that's what is controlling.
People gonna live like that.
That is MAGA. That same white man that was just so fascinated about my car and really couldn't understand how I could get my car and was just in awe that this black woman is jumping out of an AMG. They know that we got too much power now, so they trying to reel us back in, baby. This all this is reeling us back into our place.
I don't see it like that. I don't see it like that.
That's why they demand.
I think now they're basically saying, "Hey, we know everybody is working and giving back to the government and taxes. So now it's about rich and poor."
If it was just about that,
Eddie B said, it's about rich and poor. It ain't race no more.
If it was just about that,
who want the bag?
If it was just about,
and I'm cool with that because I always wanted the bag.
But let me just say this:
now
if it was just about rich and poor, they wouldn't be trying to dismantle the Department of Education.
No.
Dismantle
that. You know why?
They won't be trying to put back segregation where whites go to the bathroom. They go to their own restaurants. They go to their own places.
I don't even think that's gonna happen.
If it was just about, that ain't fake news. That's happening. Like those are executive orders already have been written for these things. The desegregation of the federal facilities contracts. That's law. That's not no fake news. That's law. The dismantling of the Department of Education. That's law.
Well, take that away. Take them student loans away. I don't need that shit anyway. I don't even work in the field I graduated from.
The dismantling of the civil rights
$100,000 worth of loans.
Civil rights. That's law. The Roe versus Wade. That's law. Listen, y'all. What y'all don't understand is with this rich game, poor game, they taking y'all rights away in the process.
We never had no rights.
So if it was just about rich and poor, why are they backtracking on all of that? If it was just about the rich get rich and the poor get poor.
Okay, check this out. If you got student loans combined to 100,000, and they want to take that away, I'm sure you're happy, because who the fuck trying to pay 100,000 in student loan and you don't even work in the field, because it was set up as a system to get the right people in there and to make people pay more money instead of tax. That's a different type of tax. That's all they're trying to do, add a different type of tax.
Right. Control the money, control the food, control the education, control the people. It's about control.
And
correct.
That's the power.
And that's what I mean.
And that's the power.
They looking at these black peoples in these high positions.
It's monopoly.
It's
monopoly. Can we play Monopoly?
You just said something earlier.
I love to play Monopoly.
You just said something
Not
earlier.
everybody else do, but I love to play. So guess what? I'm going for Monopoly. Because you know why? I can make more money playing Monopoly than I can get playing these mediocre games that they've been doing for years. Why? Excuse me, y'all. I want to change. That's me. I'm one person. I ain't even 1%. I want to change.
Co-host.
So, let's do it.
Co-host?
Bring in the co-host.
They want me to co-host with somebody else.
You just bringing somebody in on the live. You know what I'm saying? Eddie B, if you want to get in, you get in too. Are we allowing people in, or are we just going to go straight? Because it's going to be everybody trying to hop in if we let one in.
Right.
And then we're going to have to exit a person out, and then this and that. But just keep it going.
But look at the characters. Like, I don't know these people.
Don't do it then. Because that's...
Well, let's go.
No. Don't do it.
It might
if you don't know them, that's... See, one thing about women, they don't listen. They want to listen to the guy when the guy leaves.
What's going on?
But when they lead wrong, they want to be like, guy, save me.
You say nothing?
How you want me to save you when you made the choice?
Where I'm from?
He don't even know where you from, man.
I don't even know how to get it.
We talking about the topics.
Oh, God.
Hot topics. Talk about the topics.
I don't know. I don't think he know about the topics that we've been talking about.
He ain't been listening. Right. That's the wrong person to bring in.
I don't know.
But I'm from Mexico.
You from New? Oh.
You want to talk about? Let's talk about the deportation.
Oh, wait a
He
minute.
from Mexico.
Right, you from
Let's talk
Mexico.
about it.
You wanna?
How you feel about?
New Mexico.
All right, how you feel
No,
about
New
them?
Mexico. That's in the states.
How
He
you
ain't-
feel about them deporting people that don't have the right entry into America?
How you feel about they deporting?
I don't know how to speak that much English.
How you feel about the deportations? Are you okay with them deporting? Are you okay with the deportations?
Of course not.
No, you don't want to talk. Of course not.
Of course not.
I'm not cool
I
with
mean,
that
I ain't
either.
on no sides of none of that. But, you know, as I pick a side of Democrat and
He just wanted to
Republican,
see me. You ain't want to
that's
come
all.
on here.
That's
did you?
all. That's all. He just want to see if you let him in.
I did. It was nice to meet you. I don't even know how to let you go.
I'll show
Bye.
you. You hit this, and then yeah, boom.
Follow me. Follow me.
And follow me too. You hear more of this good shit.
I don't know how to
Now,
go.
he just gave me a
How
topic.
do I let you go?
He just
Know
gave
how
me
I
a
let you go?
topic, but I don't want to talk about that topic.
Okay, he did it.
You can't be answering every goddamn thing.
Okay, cool.
And did
That
he
was
get
a nice. Let's talk about that.
No, I ain't know we should. That's
Let's talk
even
about your
worse.
life.
That's even worse than politics.
That immigration.
Immigration is worse than politics because it labels a certain type of people. And I don't want to make people
Oh, we got
feel
some
like
people on yours now. Okay.
I ain't even it's the phone that one's so far over there.
Well, it got you.
Yeah, you know, but I can't read it.
My phone is about to go
I will
dead.
schedule
So
another night. Definitely do, Eddie B. We always appreciate you when you come through because you always enhance what we do, and I thank you.
and I think.
Oh, Eddie B. want to join.
Oh.
Oh shit, we got Eddie. Send the invite.
They can't join.
They said send the invite. Do them again, Eddie B. But
My phone is about
that's
to go.
that's okay.
It's
You need a
hot.
charger.
Yeah, I do. It's so hot.
See-
Oh, subscription go. Thank you.
But we had some great conversation, y'all, and it ain't over. We got a little bit more to go, and I see new people joining and stuff like that. So like we're gonna just keep it going and get through all the topics. And if, like I said, if y'all got any topics, throw them in there. We gonna go in, and you'll be surprised what we're gonna say because we going raw and uncut. So. Right
Thank y'all
now,
for
we just
staying with me.
getting
Thank y'all for rocking with me.
getting the
Just
cameras right.
Getting the cameras and the charged and ready to continue our hot topics, our conversation. But while he do that, I just wanted to say this to y'all.
I'm gonna leave that one because it says still lives.
What is about to happen is not what everyone is thinking. You know, it's not gonna be what everyone thinking that like all us go get rich off this.
I know we all ain't gonna get rich.
I don't think
but I know the geniuses gonna get rich, and that's the only thing that
geniuses
matters to
gonna
me
get rich.
because
That's what he think. The geniuses is gonna get
and that's
rich.
all that mattered to me because
But
everybody got a choice.
What
You
I
can-
want to say is that you guys have to prepare yourselves because
definitely
it's about to
because it's
get-
gonna happen.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen regardless.
Just be prepared.
But-
and just like they say, go ahead.
Think like a genius, though. If you're gonna do it, think like a genius. Don't think like a civilian because they're gonna make all the money off the civilians. You know.
Yeah, they
So-
go make. They go.
If you don't know, stay away at this point. You know. But if you do know, best time to hop in. That's the best way I can put that.
All I can say is save your coins,
Oh, save your coins
save your money,
and buy your canned foods
save your money,
and buy batteries.
save your money. Y'all hear me?
So you gotta look at all.
Save
1, 2,
your
6
money.
cameras.
Stop taking these trips. Stop buying these unnecessaries.
Yeah.
Save your money. That's it.
Well, I think that right there was great because I think I'm gonna end this one and redo it.
Yeah, I think I need to.
No, my joint just
I had a good 3,000 likes. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Y'all showed out on my TikTok. It's my new home.
This
TikTok
one went
is the
out,
new
but
home.
I'm gonna keep the other ones going.
Y'all need to run Bankroll live. Y'all need to see his face. That's probably what it is. Y'all need to see.
Y'all can see my face right now.
Y'all need to see Bankroll face to run his likes up.
I ain't get tagged. Like she's tag me in it though. Tag me in it though. But I appreciate y'all still like doing y'all thing because y'all ain't had to, you know what I mean. But right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like a two minute break, and we'll be back. But look, in that 2 minutes, man, y'all give us something. Give us another topic. I need one.
Did it break?
Nah,
Oh my God.
it'll be okay. We need another.
That crown though, I'm like, okay, it's okay with that one, but it was the crown, and I was like, oh my God, he gonna kill me.
Nah, it's already halfway.
Okay.
I'm not getting mad at you.
Okay, cool. What's that? Oh wow.
Anybody do some topics out? I know it's getting late and
Right.
everybody got to be to bed.
Right.
You know, but
we got
like,
one more day. Last day for work.
ooh. And if you work in the weekend, your weekend starts today
Right, your weekend starts today.
with us. We call this shit the weekend after a while. Every time we come on, it's
I got a question though, cause I have a question. Why do some women don't choose men? Why do some women don't choose men?
I think
I don't
I think all women want to be chosen.
Let me make that disclaimer. I have never chose anyone I have dated.
That's because female souls want to be pursued. That's kind of, I think that's like, that's historic. That's like one of the things that's been happening forever. And a female don't feel comfortable pursuing a guy because they feel like, nah, he know I want him, so he ain't gonna do what he want to do for me.
But
because I show him he want. But that's not true.
But someone asked me, if you don't choose, how you get what you want?
I mean, nobody gets what they want because everybody at the end of the day ends up making a choice and a sacrifice. That's how I feel. Everybody end up sacrificing something. I don't think that perfect world, those Netflix movies, those Tubi movies, y'all ask me watching them Tubi movies be cheap as fuck. But no, salute Tubi. But I'm saying, when you living off the ideas of movies, that's not real life. They're movies because they're scripted. They're scripted for a dream. It's a fantasy. Y'all need to smack the fuck up, wake the fuck up. It's a fantasy. So, what you want in the world, you gotta go and get it. If you like somebody, pursue them. You let them know. You know, like, the best king is not gonna approach you and say, what do you? If you like a guy, you wanna, let's change the game up. You know, say, hey, introduce yourself. You know, it's okay because he might like you the whole time, but not had known how to approach a female that he's stalled about. He might be like, damn, she's so fine. I don't even know how to talk to her. But you can miss the blessing because of that.
Yeah.
I feel like we should just live
I
it.
feel like I'm going to know when I see you.
And they think that too. They think that too. They think they're going to know too.
Yeah.
Prince Charming.
I'm going to know. I'm gonna know. First of all, your energy just got to be right. If that energy is right, then you'll have that opportunity for
And that
me
is true.
to see.
And that is true.
I go off of energy.
And I don't think a lot of people base it off of energy. I think a lot of people do traditional.
What, off of looks?
No, traditional meaning like once the guy holler at them, how he holler, the situation she in, and then it ain't really.
But
like
your energy
genuine.
is go get you to that point, like.
Oh, for sure, I agree.
The wrong energy, you go get it quick.
Yeah.
Before you can even get a word off.
You be like,
you know what I'm saying?
Little mama,
right.
Little mama, let
That's
me
how you
holler
gotta
at
say
you.
it. One thing
Little
with
mama,
me,
let me holler at you.
or how you approach
goddamn,
me.
shorty, goddamn, that thing, goddamn, swinging, let me holler at you. I'm like, I ain't fucking with that. You know, and I get it.
You gotta know how to come. You gotta know how to approach a lady.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you come in any kind of way, I don't even know. You might have been the one for me, but it's just your presentation. Your presentation is you got how they said. You got 1 second to impress me.
Oof, 1 second. Y'all niggas better pre-game. Y'all niggas better pre-game.
You got 1 second.
Look, I got a question. How do you feel about interracial? Am I saying this right?
Interracial
relationships.
All right. You love who you love.
Ooh. You dropped that all too light. You dropped that all too light.
To be plugged up if we want to keep
No, damn that. I need it, like, cause you answering this for black women.
You love who you love. See, it go back to what y'all said about how a white woman treats a black man. It works the same way. How a non-melanated man treats a black woman. It's vice versa. You know, we want to feel that same feeling that white woman is giving that black man.
You hot right now. Okay. No, that shit was perfect because I understood that. Like when you say that, I really understood that. I'm not gonna say I don't see color, but I don't. It's how the person makes me feel. You could be yellow, for all I care. If you yellow and you treat me how I am, you gonna let a yellow person get an entry?
Yep.
How about
I'm gonna be walking.
How about a green person?
How
about a green person?
I'm gonna be walking down the street with his yellow and green ass.
I think sometimes.
And wouldn't give a fuck what nobody talking
but
about.
But no, that's true. That's true. I don't know. I don't know if I can take a.
Yep. He could be yellow. He could be orange. I wouldn't give a fuck as long as he treat me like the queen I am.
I don't know if I can take a blue person home. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know the kid's gonna end up blue. I'm like, this shit just don't work for me. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody asked me that on my live, on one of my live, will I date a white person? And I don't know if he on here tonight. And I was like, when I do, you will be the first one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because he was Caucasian.
He was Caucasian. He was like, how you feel about dating a white person? And I have no issues against it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't either. I think it sets into what you want.
Like I don't know what I want.
Like me, I know what I want my history. I know what I want my history to be.
I'll know it when I find it.
So, you know, I mean, I can't really say what God got for me, but I know what I want for myself. And until I know what God wants for me, I'm gonna go off what I want for myself. God gonna have to step in and say, it ain't about what you want. It's about what I got for you.
Right.
And that's what will do it for me, you know. But until God interfere, I got to go off of something. So
look, TikTok telling me I need to take a break. I done been on live for an hour.
So y'all think we need a break? Do we need a break? I think the viewers need a break too. Do they?
Yeah.
My viewers over here need a break.
We gonna come back.
Okay. My viewers over here, I can't even see over here. What's going on over here? Can you tell me?
It's saying great job. You've gone live for 90 minutes.
Don't forget
to take a break.
Don't forget to take a break. I think you just said that yourself. All right. So here we're taking a break. This phone already took a break too, so
Yeah.
we could go on break. All right. Look, I appreciate y'all. On this one, look, if y'all just now filling in on what we were doing, this is Hot Topics. I am Bankroll Swole Young GK, and this is your lovely.
Dos Equis.
Okay, I appreciate y'all. We'll be back in a few, but not as long as we stay this time. Probably a little brief, you know what I'm saying? But like, if y'all want to join in, we're going to be right back. And I know it's getting late, so y'all hop in on the next go round.
So look, y'all, while I got y'all on here, y'all follow me on YouTube at Tamela1. That's at TAMELA1. We upload these podcasts up to the YouTube. Follow me on Facebook at Dos Equis. And, you know, Instagram at Official Lady T.
Now, y'all follow me, YouTube, Bankroll Swole Young as you can. My Facebook, Jesse James. It's been like that for a long time, but you can also follow my alternative page, Bankroll Swole Young as you can. Instagram, Crown Young Geechee. King, please. TikTok, Bankroll Swole YGK. At the same time, we appreciate y'all.
I appreciate.
If y'all don't get it,
all of
rewind it,
y'all.
search it.
Thank you for my gifters. Thank you for my likes. I appreciate y'all.
And
so
we will
much.
be tagged in all the videos, so it wouldn't be hard to find. Bathroom break, y'all. So, see you on a few.